I woke up with a little bit of a limp this morning, something that's common for me, that's been common for me over the years with ankylosing spondylitis, really tight hips in the morning. But what I learned is this: to stay consistent with exercise and to loosen up, because this is the time where I really want to loosen up when I'm really feeling stiff and tight. I would start by doing movements that had nothing to do with the hip, nothing to do with that tightness. So incline push-ups, controlled, just to get the circulation going in that upper body. So I would start by staying away from that tight area, from that tight hip, because it's really bugging me, and I want to first loosen up in the upper body, bring some flexibility and strength to the posture, especially when you're dealing with some tightness in the hip, in the low back. You can kind of come hunched forward a little bit. So I want to start by getting that posture going, flexibility with the strength. And then I would gradually work in the lower body just to loosen it up, but I would have to go really gently. Modified stretches, slowly sink back. Not going full range of motion yet. Couple second hold. Relax the body. So I wouldn't hang out in a stretch for too long. Instead, I would bring a little motion, supported balance, getting some movement going in those hips. Upper body flexibility, using support, stretching out all those tight muscles in the front of the body. So I got unique with my approach. I stayed away from that really tight area, that limping around. I used support just to get going. So I would build on these routines, that were unique to me, where I could stay consistent. So when I was really dealing with that stiffness and tightness, that hip pain, I had some things I could turn to. And again, this program is unique to me. So what I suggest you do, if you're really dealing with a tight area, with that fatigue in the morning, maybe try to find some movements that stay away from that particular area. So for me, for the hip, I get that sciatica a lot down to the foot, really tight calves, really tight hamstrings. I would first start with the upper body, movement, flexibility, maybe even some strength. So look for different ways to work up the movement. And sometimes we have to look outside the box a little bit, but over time, that's what's really helped me. I hope that helps. See you next time.